Hey guys, welcome back to the Ryger Gaming. Today we're diving into the expected story of Ghost of Yotei, a tale of vengeance, myth and legend set in the 16th century Japan. If you enjoy story breakdowns like this, don't forget to hit that like button, share the video with your friends and subscribe so you don't miss future uploads. And don't worry, the full story will be covered here on the channel once it officially releases. Alright, let's get started. Prologue, Fire Beneath the Tree. The year is 1587. In a small village near Mount Yotei in Ezo, a young girl named Atsu lives peacefully with her family. One night, the quiet is shattered by the arrival of the Yotei Six, a band of ruthless outlaws led by Lord Saito. They pillage, burn, and kill. Atsu's family resists, but they are slaughtered one by one. In a final act of cruelty, Saito drives her father's own katana through Atsu, pinning her to a burning ginkgo tree. The flames consume her home. The six ride away, believing the child is dead, but Atsu survives. Scarred and orphaned, she carries the memory of fire and steel for 16 long years. Chapter 1. The Mercenary Returns. The story proper begins in 1603. Atsu is now a sellsword, hardened by years of wandering. She has no clan, no noble name, no banner, only scars and skill. Word reaches her of the Yotei Six, still alive and spreading terror across Ezo. Old wounds reopen. Her blade, once an heirloom, is now a weapon of vengeance. Atsu swears an oath. She will hunt them all down. Chapter 2. Birth of the Ghost. To face six feared warlords, Atsu cannot simply be a woman with a sword. She must become something more. Drawing on folklore, she takes on the mantle of the Onryo, a vengeful spirit. She uses masks, fear tactics, and her uncanny survival to spread the legend. Villagers whisper, a ghost has returned from the flames of the ginkgo tree, and thus, the Ghost of Yotei is born. Chapter 3. The Hunt for the Six. The Yotei Six each rule different corners of the land, their names carrying both terror and myth. Snake, a master of poisons who controls the black markets. Oni, a brute who commands mercenaries through fear. Kitsune, a cunning trickster who weaves illusions and manipulates allies. Spider, a tactician, building traps and fortresses across the wilderness. Dragon, a warrior lord whose pride and might rival samurai. Lord Saito, the leader who shattered Atsu's past. Atsu can pursue them in any order, choosing her own path of vengeance. Each fight is not just a duel, but a reckoning, uncovering more about the gang's past, their betrayal, and the bloody path that shaped them. Chapter 4. Between Vengeance and Humanity. Though Atsu begins with rage, her journey is not only killing. She takes bounties, rescues villagers, and forges uneasy alliances with those who see her not as a ghost, but as a savior. Yet every step closer to vengeance raises the question, is Atsu still human? Or has she become the Onryo she pretends to be? The people begin to revere and fear her in equal measure. Chapter 5. The Final Reckoning. As the Yotei Six fall one by one, only Lord Saito remains, the man who pinned her to the burning tree. Their confrontation is the climax. Steel against steel, vengeance against cruelty. The battle is not only physical, but symbolic. Atsu fighting the shadow of her past. When Saito finally falls, Atsu stands over his body, her father's katana in hand. The circle of vengeance is complete. Epilogue. The legend of the Onryo. With her enemies dead, Atsu is left with silence. No family to return to. No home to rebuild, only the legend she has created. The villagers continue to whisper, the ghost of Yotei still walks among us. And whether Atsu vanishes into the mountains or continues her life as a mercenary, her story becomes more than flesh and blood. She has become eternal, a spirit of vengeance etched into the snows of Ezo. And that was the tale of the Ghost of Yotei, a story of fire, vengeance, and legend. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more stories like this. And remember, the full story will be covered here once it's released. Until then, the ghost still walks among us.